You've probably heard about ChatGPT by now, but maybe you're not exactly sure what it is or how to actually use it. Or maybe you've used it a little bit, but you want to understand it better. Don't worry, you're not alone. In this video, I'll teach you the basics you need to get started with ChatGPT. All right, so let's actually jump into ChatGPT. There's two ways to access ChatGPT. The first one is through the web browser, and then the second one would be through like a mobile app. Today we're going to go through the web browser. So you can see here, all you have to do is go to chatgpt.com. And even if you don't have an account, you can still use it, and it's still really good. However, I'll show you what it looks like when you log in and sign into an account. The nice thing is that ChatGPT has a really good free version. You can pay for more expensive versions that are a little bit more powerful, but for most purposes, the free one is very good. So all you'd have to do is click on sign up for free right here, and then type in your email address, add a password, or connect via an account that you already have. So I'm going to switch screens and jump into my account. And this is what it looks when you're signed in to an account. I want to orient you to the layout a little bit before I jump into some examples. So first of all, we have this new chat option, which opens up a new chat. Say you've been talking about one thing for a while and you want to switch topics. You can just click this and start a new space for a new topic. You can search through history. So you can see this is my history of some chats that I ran today. I actually deleted all my older ones from past days, which is nice that you have that option. Library is something that is for images that are generated by ChatGPT for you. So you can see I use ChatGPT to generate thumbnail images sometimes for these videos. Let me talk about Sora and GPT and Canva just a little bit as well. So Sora is actually a version of ChatGPT that can do things like coding or even creating videos or writing complex reports. Think of it as like a ChatGPT Pro version for creative and technical work. Let me click into it for you. So yeah, it looks pretty cool. If you're interested in this, I plan on making a video. So if it's been a while since this one was posted, chances are there's one on my channel. Go and check it out. The second thing I want to talk about is GPTs. GPTs, they're kind of like mini chat GPTs, but they're tuned for like more specific purposes. So for example, you could have a travel planning one, or a language learning one, or a job searching one, or a design one, whatever it is. There's a lot out there. Image generation, Dolly, maybe you've heard of that. And then if we go to Canva, this is more like for designing social media posts, flyers, presentations, things like that. You can ask ChatGPT for ideas and then kind of bring them to life with a integration with Canva. So again, stay tuned for more videos on these. I definitely plan on launching some in the near future. But now I wanted to get into some examples and some more basic examples because again, this is a beginner's course. So going back to new chat, it says ask you anything. So let's say I'm going on a trip to New York for 3 days and I need help planning it. So I could say something like, make a 3-day itinerary for my trip to New York. And there you go. It breaks down each day by morning, midday, afternoon, evening. Now, one thing to keep in mind with ChatGPT is the better you prompt it, the better responses you're going to get, the more tailored responses you're going to get. So we didn't give it very much examples like who we're going with, or what our budget is, or what time of year it is, or what kind of things we are interested in. So maybe we can get a little more specific, like I'm going in December, I'm on a budget. You see now it's kind of tailoring that more towards your budget and the time of year that you'll be there. You can see it's throwing in some cheaper food options. And my guess is it's probably throwing in some holiday events or some winter events, winter village. So you can see that the better you prompt it, the better type of answer you're going to get. All right, so that's one example. Now let's open up a new chat. Say you want to understand a complex topic like inflation. You're not an economist, but you want to understand a little bit better what that means. So you could say something like, help me understand inflation. And sometimes I like to say, explain it like I am 10. And there you go. Start giving some examples and some explanations that are more simple, geared towards a 10-year-old or a beginner. Maybe you still don't understand. You can say that. I still don't get it. And by the way, I had it programmed to call me dude since I didn't want my name showing up here on these videos. So that's why it's calling me dude. That's a setting you can change. You can have it refer to you by whatever name you want. And there you go. It gave another attempt at explaining inflation to me. One last example that I want to run through is, and I don't have to start a new chat, so for this example I won't, but say I'm writing a birthday card. Help me write a birthday card to my aunt who is turning 50. And here's where prompting is important. Make it funny and a bit sarcastic. So give it some personality. And there you go. A sarcastic and witty birthday card for your aunt. So those are just a few examples. It can do things like generate images, it can write code. The possibilities are endless, and it just keeps getting better every day. But those are the examples that I wanted to stick with for now. So, if you've been curious about ChatGPT but didn't know where to start, start small. Ask a question, plan your day, write a message. It's easy, free to try, and honestly kind of fun. If this helped you, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and let me know in the comments how you might use ChatGPT. Thanks.